Hi guys, Ivan and Susan here from Vloggers on the Loose. Today we're in a suburb, a northern suburb about 10 kilometres north of the Perth CBD. You can see the sign over here. The suburb's called Balcatta, and we're standing in front of the only high school in the area called Balcatta Senior High School. And this suburb spread over 7.3 square kilometres, and it's got approximately 10,800 residents in the area. So we'll just take a little walk around the place and show you guys around Balcatta. Now we're on a main road over here called Amelia Street, and this is one of the longest roads in one of the longest roads in Balcatta. And you can see a diversity of houses over here because the place is quite hilly. So people who have bought houses or built houses up on the hills, they will get city views from here from 10 kilometres away, which is pretty cool. So Balcatta started to develop in the 1960s, so it's been around for a little while. A lot of migrants moved out here, mainly Italian, Greek and Macedonian families. They all live out here, guys. Hence the types of houses you can see with the ornate balconies, and there's a few with lions in the front and all that. Lions, ornament lions, not real ones, guys. And it's a wet old day in Perth today again. Cold also. It's been raining quite a bit. It rained all night. We had a storm in the early hours of the morning here in Perth. So look at that tree there, guys. It's called a bottle brush. Have a look at that. It looks pretty cool when in bloom. Looks like a bottle brush, that's what they call it, a bottle brush. I think you can get them in a creamy colour flower also. That's a red one. The red looks really nice. Now you can see this house here, guys. This is your typical Italian style house, I would say. Looks quite nice. We're right on a hill over here on Amelia Street, so these houses here would get city views. And you can see the old sky is quite dull over there. I don't hope it rains because we parked near the high school over there, like I said. There's a vacant block here, but it's not for sale. There's no for sale sign on. But you will definitely get city views from here if you built a double-storey house on this block. So 10 kilometres away and you'll see all the city skylights. So Balcatta has also got a lot of commercial and industrial area. Like I said, it's spread over 7.3 square kilometres, so decent size. There's a lot of industry in the suburb, a hell of a lot. So you haven't got far to go if you need anything, like for your house or your car service or whatever. There's places everywhere to do this type of stuff. So you can see the old style houses here, guys. This dates back to the 1970s, this style. We've got another one here next door, the same type of thing. Dates back to the 1970s. This road here is very hilly, so it goes up and down, up and down. And if you were lucky enough to pay that extra for the blocks on the hills when it first got released, you'll be sitting on quite a nice amount of money at the moment. Now guys, we will be doing a comparison with the suburb. So we're going to compare the suburb to another suburb called Stirling, which is right next door to Balcatta, a little bit closer to the city. So you can see across the road there, guys, the new houses. So people have obviously demolished some older houses there, or they just bought themselves a vacant block and built their brand new house on it. Because when you go through the suburb, you can see quite a few new houses springing up. Or they've inherited the old house from their parents and they've built the new house. Now there's 4 primary schools in this area, but only the one high school, like I mentioned, Balcatta Senior High School. There are the primary schools in the other areas around Balcatta, for instance Osborne Park and Westminster, all those areas. A few old style houses here. There's a couple of shopping centres also in the areas, guys. There's Northland Shopping Centre, which is an old shopping centre, been around for a long time. Just recently got over the last few years, got refurbished. There's a lot of fast food places around the place. Now guys, Balcatta is also one of the largest suburbs in the northern part of Perth, because it is spread over 7.3 square kilometres, like I mentioned. It is a very large suburb. Like I said, it's got a lot of industrial areas and stuff around the place. So the housing prices over here, Balcatta used to be one of those sleeper suburbs that no one actually mentioned, you know, for a long time. And now prices are starting to go up. The median house price in this area is 590,000 Australian dollars. Not bad for a place only 10 kilometres from the city. And I've also noticed there's quite a few units around the place. So the median unit price for this area is 410,000 Australian dollars. So that's not too bad, guys. And we've seen a villa for sale, which is like a unit. And the cheapest one that we've seen is a 3x1x1, which means it's a 3-bedroom, 1 bathroom and 1 parking space, whether it be a garage or a carport. There's a carport across the road there, you can see the car in there, but no door on it and that. So that unit costs 400,000 Australian dollars, and the cheapest house we've seen is 675,000 Australian dollars. So like I said, it's not bad for a suburb like this, because you can see a lot of the gardens are kept quite neat over here, and it's quite a leafy sort of suburb also, with all the mature trees and stuff. Look at that tree across the road there. That's pretty cool. I don't know what that is, a jarrah tree probably. So, quite a nice looking tree actually. I've noticed the suburb has got above ground power lines. I said in one of our previous videos that the councils are looking at sinking all these power lines. I don't know where Balcatta comes into the equation, but they will all eventually be sunk. G'day mate, how are you? You look like you're working hard there. Yeah, you look like you're working hard there.
Oh yeah, I've got bad knees, mate.
Yeah?
That's why I took it to the shopping for there.
All right.
Yeah, I haven't been okay to operate it yet. No, both of them got replacements.
Okay.
For 4 years they've been waiting for me to okay it.
Yeah.
Nah, you live on your own, you need help. I
Yeah.
drive you can't drive for 2 months, nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I
good.
can still walk, why not?
Yeah, good
Then
on
you
you,
don't
mate.
know will it go good or not.
That's right, you don't know, do you?
98% it goes good, but it might be the 2% mine.
Yeah. This the ambulance coming to pick you up, is it? No.
That's my next door new neighbour.
All right.
He's a paramedic.
So
This
you,
is bloody handy.
so that handy, yeah,
Bloody
yeah.
oath, bloody handy. I was wondering when I first started, I said, shit, no one living there, they moved in now. I said, what the hell is the ambulance here for?
Hmm.
I got a bit nervous with the ambulance here.
All right.
2 years ago I couldn't get one. I wasn't sick enough because my son was with me.
All right.
Now when you can walk, that's it. Because I reckon since the COVID and all that, there've been very great demands for it.
Yeah, yeah.
I've done my hip and all that bloody something like that. I couldn't bloody walk anymore.
Okay.
Then if I wanted to strut away, I have to go to the Midland Hospital.
That's a hike, isn't
Or
it?
I had
Aussie
to wait
Park.
8 hours at St Giles Gardner.
Okay.
There I couldn't even get my own doctor.
Gee.
But I
Okay.
got through.
Yeah. Okay, mate. We'll let you go
Yeah, yeah.
because we parked up
Daniel?
there and it's going to rain. Okay.
Yeah.
Righto, buddy. Take it easy. Okay. Just having a talk there to one of the friendly residents in the area, telling me about his. He's got a few health issues there. His knee. You probably heard it, guys. He's got a few weak knees and also his hips no good. But the ambulance is just going past. And I said to him, well, here comes an ambulance. He goes, yeah, that's my new next door neighbour. He's a paramedic, so it's all good. He's got an ambulance guy right next to him if anything happens to him. So there you go, guys. Just talking to one of the friendly neighbours in the suburb of Balcatta in Perth, Western Australia. Well, I might wrap this one up over here on the housing part, because we want to show you guys a bit of the commercial area in Balcatta. So guys, this here's the Northlands shopping centre like I talked about before. You got a 7-Eleven over there, petrol station. This here's the shopping centre. It's not a huge shopping centre. It's got Coles as the major tenant in there. Coles is a supermarket here in Australia. And then you've got a Red Rooster over there. That's been there for a long time, guys, that Red Rooster. And you've got a few commercial places across the road there. So we're just going to take you guys to the industrial area. There it is there, Northland Shopping Centre. It's a Prime West development. And a few more commercial areas here. So guys, this here's a road called Balcatta Road, and there's a lot of industrial areas or in businesses and that down this road and off the side streets over here. So we might go down one of the side streets. Might just go down one of the side streets here and have a look at a few of the businesses down here. This here is just one of the side streets off Balcatta Road, and you can see the different industrial businesses and commercial properties and all that type of thing down here. That place there on your left, guys, that's been there for a long time. It's a wholesale place. If you've got a business, you can buy all your groceries and stuff over there at a wholesale price. We used to be able to shop there when we had a business years ago, but we don't do it anymore. It's okay. It's okay. I put it that way. So here's more. This here is Brown's Dairy, quite a big dairy products business here in Perth. Been around for a long time, guys. Milk, ice creams, cheeses, all that sort of stuff. So you can see it's quite a big industrial area, the Balcatta industrial area, quite big. A lot of big business in here, all sorts of businesses going on in here. So this is just one of the side streets that we've turned down to show you guys what's happening in the Balcatta area. So you've got the residential where we came from, and then you got this area here which is all industry. So quite a big area. Hi guys, so we're just turning onto a road called Erindale Road in Balcatta, which is a big major road here. Still all industrial and commercial, as you can see. Masses of stuff here. So anything you need for your house or your car or whatever, you can find it over here. Your pets, there's a big pet city across the road there. So I forgot to mention, guys, Balcatta's also got a lot of sporting clubs in the area, and it's also got a lot of parks and recreational areas and that. So it's quite an interesting area. So as you can see, guys, there's a lot of industry in the area. So that was the industrial part of Balcatta, guys. And we're back into a little bit of the residential part over here. You can see the various types of different housing going on here. There's a big house over there under construction. So that's just a little whiz around Balcatta to show you guys the industrial part and also the this part of the residential area, because we walked for a little while, but it started to sprinkle with rain, so yeah, it's not a good day for filming, but we're hopefully gonna get you guys a good video today, and we'll head off to the next suburb, which will be Stirling, and we'll compare the two. Hi guys, so we're in the suburb of Stirling, which we're going to compare Balcatta to, and Stirling's about 12 kilometres from the CBD. It's got a population of about 9,700 people, and it's it's built over an area of about 4.7 square kilometres. So we've just got the Stirling shopping centre, village shopping centre here at the back of us. It's got an IGA, which is a local supermarket. And have a look at that nice palm tree down there, guys. It's on a roundabout over there. Beautiful looking palm tree, a date palm. So we'll just take a little walk around Stirling and have a look at the quality of houses over here, because there is quite a decent price difference between the median price of a house in Balcatta and a house in Stirling. We'll get to that towards the end of the video, so you guys can watch the whole video. That's the idea, guys. So we'll just walk down one of the side streets here. By the way, that big building over there on your left, that's actually apartments over there. They're fairly new. They've got a few businesses down below, and then apartments on top, so they're fairly new, and they look quite nice. It's right next to the shopping centre, so you can take you a few seconds walk. It's on the same sort of block of the shopping centre. So this place, Stirling's also got the old and the new, because it was established quite a while back in the 70s. It was actually Stirling was part of. Some sources are telling me it was part of Balcatta, and some sources are telling me it was part of Osborne Park. So I don't know what Stirling was part of, but it's a breakaway suburb, so to speak. And it was officially gazetted as Stirling in 1976. So reasonably old suburb. Like I said, it's built over an area of 4.6 square kilometres. You can see the older houses in here. And then you can see all the new ones up there. We'll pass by that and we'll film that for you guys. So we'll just, here's another older style house here, guys. You can see the side of it over here. It's being given a lick of paint. So that would have been all dark brick over there. And the fence looks reasonably new over here. It's starting to clear up a little bit, guys, so we hopefully we won't get wet, hopefully, because those clouds seem to come up quite a bit, quite quickly, and it just buckets down with rain, but hopefully it won't. So guys, you can see there's the older style house here, the single story one, and then you can see these three in a row here, which are fairly modern houses, and they look very, very nice, very impressive over there. And then there's another nice house here on the corner. That's quite a nice looking house also. And another older style there next to the modern. So interesting suburb, guys. There was a big, this is going back a bit now, probably 6-7 years ago, but there was a big land release here on sort of the swampy part of Stirling. That was all filled in, and they've sold all the blocks in there. I think there's one or two still available in there, and the houses in there are pretty spectacular. So we talked about that shopping centre there, Stirling Village Shopping Centre, where IGA is. There's another shopping centre in the area called Roseley, and that's on Carrinup Road. And if you want something really, really spectacular in shopping, that is, there's one of the biggest shopping centres in the state called Carrinup Shopping Centre. That's just undergone a massive, massive redevelopment, guys. Absolutely massive redevelopment, and also extension. And that is spectacular, the Carrinup Shopping Centre. That's only about a 10-minute drive from this suburb, maybe even less, depending on the traffic. So this is just, there's a nice park here, by the way, on the left here. Nice park, a lot of trees there, so a lot of shade. Kept very neat. There's a sort of couple of big houses in there, guys. Sort of in between modern and old. Probably dates back to the 80s. These double-story ones here, as you can see. So what do you guys think of Stirling versus Balcatta? Let us know in the comments below, guys. Let us know what you think. Would you live in either suburb? Do you live in one of these suburbs? Look at this garden over here, guys. All the nice flowers in bloom. Looks beautiful. Really nice. It is spring. It's the third day of spring. We're going to get a dog barking probably now. He's run up to the fence there. He's He's growling away. He's barked. So here we go, guys. Here's another, this white house. Look at that. That's just pure white, that house. And with a black roof. Looks quite impressive. Very two plain colours. Now guys, here's a train service here. It's the Stirling train station. And if you hop on the train from the suburb, it'll only take you 10 minutes into the Perth CBD by train. How good is that? So that's pretty good. It's a very central suburb. It's got a lot of different types of shops around and that. But here's this white house, guys, that I was talking about. What we just saw the side of. What do you think of the front of that? That's pretty impressive. Don't mind that house actually. Quite nice, very nice actually. Look at that. Just plain colours, but very effective. And then you've got an older style house over here. And then coming up here is a vacant block with a house about to be built on. You can see they've got all the earthworks done in that. It looks like it might be going to be two houses here. So it was only half the block seems to be built on there. And this house here is quite oldish. And you can see the flowers. There's another nice house there. You can see the flowers in everyone's gardens. They're all in bloom. And looking very nice through Stirling in Perth, Western Australia. About 12 kilometres north of the Perth CBD. So guys, this here is quite a nice tree in front of us. Check that out, that's quite nice. They've kept it pruned. And what I have noticed, guys, in this part of Stirling here, the power is all underground. Haven't seen any above ground power lines here. So Balcatta's got the above ground power lines, but Stirling hasn't. So that's interesting. Here's another older style house over here. It's quite the wall looks like it needs a bit of, the whole house looks like it needs a bit of work done, guys. And this one here would be one of the original ones dating back probably to 1976 when the place was first gazetted. They've given it a lick of paint because that would have been really dark brick. As you can see, the wall here would have probably been the colour of that. And this here is just the other side of that park that we looked at before. And straight ahead over there are those blocks of units near the shopping area. Okay guys, so the median price for a house here in Stirling is 915,000 Australian dollars. And the median price per unit is 575,000 Australian dollars. So the difference between Balcatta and Stirling in the median price for a house is 325,000 Australian dollars, and the difference between the two suburbs, Balcatta and Stirling, for a unit is 165,000 Australian dollars, with Balcatta being the cheapest of the two suburbs. So it's a bit funny because it was a breakaway suburb of Balcatta / Osborne Park. I'm getting different stories from different sources, so I don't really know where it is. If anyone knows what it broke away, what Stirling broke away from, which suburb, let us know in the comments below, guys. Now, there is a house for sale here. It's Actually, Stirling's selling very well because every house that I looked at was either sold or under offer, guys. So there's not much available in here for sale. But we have seen one for sale. The cheapest one we saw was on a 704 square meter block, and it comes in at 1,180,000 Australian dollars. And the most expensive house over here that's for sale, they want 2 million plus, and that's a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom, and two car garage, and that's only on a 515 square meter block. So the cheapest block that we've seen for sale is a 491 square meter block, guys. So that isn't very big, and that's for sale at 699,000 Australian dollars. So there's a block over there for sale. That could be, maybe that's a 450 square meter block. Maybe it was one of those ads where they're not giving you the price and you have to contact the agent, because a lot of that comes up also. But you can see that there's 450 square meters, guys. So it's not very deep, doesn't go back very deep. And the fences over there, the back fence and the fence on the right hand side, looks like asbestos. So I don't know about that. You'll have to talk to your neighbours and try and replace it. The other fence is brick, solid brick, so that's pretty cool. So that's what you're going to get, guys. That's 450 square meters of block there. I just wanted to work out what street we're on here, so I don't know if we'll just keep walking further down here, but we'll wind up the video anyway. But I just want to see what street this is on, so I can see if I haven't given you that block price. No, it's not this. It's not the. This is Sandling Street over here where that block's on. You can see it over there. So if anyone's interested in that block, you can ring up the agent. It is on film. Well, guys, we might just wind up this video over here on Stirling. I hope you enjoyed it, a comparison between Stirling and Balcatta. And guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and leave some comments below for us. And we'll see you in the next one.